is Jeff in the Zone, bringing you guys the Toronto BlueJays at the Tampa Bay Rays. Game 1, Game 2, the Toronto BlueJays lost, unfortunately, guys, the wildcard series. If you want to hear enthusiastic, informative, and accurate recap on the game, follow me on YouTube and Twitter on today's game, guys. So, today, guys, unfortunately, the Jays lost last night 3-1 to the Tampa Bay Rays, and today they had Ryu on the mound, and he got banged around. So, let's get into the game. So, today, Manuel Marigot gets a single, and it's 1-0. Mike Zunino home runs, and it's 3-0 Tampa Bay Rays. Now, Hunter Renfroe grand slam, and it's 7-0 by the Tampa Bay Rays. Top of the third, though, Danny Jansen home run. There's something, but we're still losing, so. Now, Randy Ariel-Riza doubles, and it's 8-1. Mike Brosso scores. Top of the fifth, Danny Jansen sends another one, and it's gone. Well, it's 8-2, okay. Jays are, kind of out of it, unfortunately. Top of the ninth, Teoscar Hernandez grounds out. Not good. Shaw flies out, and Panic grounds out, and that's the season, guys, for the Toronto Blue Jays. We lost. We're out. No more baseball. Jays are done for the MLB playoffs this year. It's just not too much to say, guys. Well, I'd like to say thank you again to the Toronto Blue Jays staff, players, everybody that participated in a playoff run for them this year. Today was just not your year. Unfortunately, Hunt and Ryu, you just didn't get the job done when we needed you to. What can you do, though? The Jays have a lot of work to do in the offseason. But let's get to the pitching. So, Ryu, 0.1 of an inning, 1.2, 8 hits, 7 runs, 3 runs, 1 base on ball. 3 strikeouts, 2 home runs with a 16.20 ERA. He finishes off the year with. Ross Stripling, we got him from the Dodgers, 1.1, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout with a 6.75 ERA. Nate Pearson, 2 innings, 5 strikeouts. That's a positive. Anthony Bass, 1 hit, 2 base on balls, 1 strikeout. Thomas Hatch, 1 inning with 1 strikeout. And Dolis, 1 inning, 1 hit, and that's it. So that was the Jays pitching today, unfortunately, guys. We lost. Yesterday game was a lot closer, and today they had Hunt and Ryu's number. Unfortunately, the Jays just couldn't come clutch when we needed them to. It was an elimination game, but what can you do? I guess you gotta look till next year, right? And I am a true Blue Jays fan. We have a very young team that hasn't been to a postseason. Last time I got to see the Jays in a postseason was 2016. The Batista days, the Donaldson, and the Edwin days, guys. I know you guys remember those days, but unfortunately didn't go as far as I wanted us to go. I thought Tampa Bay, okay, I had a feeling we could beat them, but unfortunately today we lost, and we got swept. I knew they're number 1 seed, not for a reason. They're very good for a number 1 seed. I remember when the Toronto Blue Jays never had a home, guys. We were just finishing up spring training at Rogers Center, the Toronto Blue Jays. And then they didn't know if they're going to play in Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Dunedin, Florida. We didn't know. And we went to Salem Field this year. We finally found a ballpark. So I give credit to the kids there. They were always living out of their suitcase. And the reason I'm saying that is because, you never had a place to really be home. Salem Field was technically this year, but next year I just don't know where it is. Well, we hope 2021 is in Rogers Center. We hope so. We want to see that stadium behind me, but it happens, and the Jays just fell short. The Rays, they are 2-0 in the postseason. We're 0-2, and we're knocked out. Not a good day for us, but many Blue Jays fans, I understand you guys are going to feel the grief, the pain, the toughness. It's the young kids. They tried their best. Yesterday, Matt Shoemaker only went 3 innings. I was asking, why, Montoya, why? Is there questions about the coaching staff next year? What are we going to do with Montoya? What do we do with Pete Walker? Is there going to be some coaching changes, front office changes, Ross Atkins, Shapiro? I don't know. Personally, as a Jays fan, Charlie Montoya came from the ball. I'm just kidding. He came from the Tampa Bay Rays. And yeah, you're going to have a tough division next year. You still got to, the Yankees are in the playoffs this year. Obviously, the Tampa Bay Rays, the team we lost to. Baltimore, they're not that good. Boston, but they're going to be creeping up. And this was only a 60-game season. Remember that, guys. We finished 32-28. Last year, though, with the 162, we did terrible. We got second last place. We got 67-95. So, it's like, whatever. Yes, you made a lot of improvements. You did some acquisitions at the trade deadline this year. But did they all help? Vladdy moving over from third base to first base. I don't know if he's comfortable, if he's not himself anymore. His batting was decent this year. I gotta get props. Gurriel, heck of a player, Gurriel Jr., so we signed him for a while, so he'll be there. The outfield will be fine next year, probably Randall Grichuk again. Teoscar right field, Gurriel left field, so I'm not worried there. The infield, maybe a third baseman we find, I don't know. Do you put Vladdy back at his regular position? Maybe he'll feel more comfortable. That was his days when he was playing a third baseman in the minors. And then I noticed, why are we playing him at first this year? Rowdy Tellez got banged up. There's going to be a lot of answers for next year. Like, what do the Jays really do? Pitching is going to be a key one for the Blue Jays because, yes, you got Hyun-Jin Ryu, Ross Stripling, but you can't carry on those guys. You have a lot of free agents. You got Ken Giles, Robbie Ray, Matt Shoemaker, Tajon Walker, Jonathan Villar, and a lot of them are pitching. Now, if I'm the Jays, who do I try to get back? I try to get back Robbie Ray. Shoemaker was very great. Also Tajon Walker. But out of them, I want Tajon and Shoemaker back for sure. Those guys did really great in the postseason. Also, you got Chase Anderson. He's a club option. Joe Panik. He's a second baseman. Anthony Bass, a bullpen guy. What are we going to do with him? Rafael Dolis, another club option. Caleb Joseph, a catcher. Ruben Tejeda, a shortstop. Brandon Crumpton, a right-handed pitcher. And David Adams. So, I don't know. What do the Jays do? Do they pay the guys they want to pay? But if you want to compete in baseball, I'm saying, you got to have a great pitching staff. Got to have a great team. And the batting was there, but in the postseason, it slumped. It was bad. It was in the drain. I give Tampa Bay props again. Congratulations, fans. Tampa Bay Rays fans. I actually know a guy on YouTube named Zach Kostoff. Congrats, Zach. I'm going to tip my hat to you. Great game today. But unfortunately not for the Jays. But no, the Jays just didn't have it today. Wasn't their year. Haven't been there for how many years? You guys got to remember that. And I just hope. Will the Jays be playing 2021 back at the Rogers Center? Yes, you're on the road. It's hard. Playoff games for sure. They're very difficult. I know a lot of my friends, family, relatives all know about playoffs. Playoffs are very hard in any sport to come clutch. Represent the 8th seed though. I congrats us. Thank you for making that 8th seed. We got in with a young team. Who's my MVP of this series? Well, not of the series, but the year. For sure give it to Santiago Espinal. Heck of a player. The pitching was great. Not in the playoffs. In the regular season, some games came very close though that you had to win. Also, the Jays are going to be in a lot of issues. With those free agents, I hope you can sign them. I hope you get a good third baseman. Maybe put Vladdy back at third. Rowdy Tellez, I'm hoping he's having a good season. He ended it off very great. Fortunately, he only got a pinch hit at bat. But no, like I said, Hyun-Jin Ryu can carry you. Great acquisition. Chase Anderson, he did okay with the team. Ryan Baraki, I'd keep him. AJ Cole, very great player. Rafael Dolis came from Japan. Pretty good. His ERA was... He couldn't find his stuff during the midseason, but he found it at the end. Thomas Hatch, not bad. Anthony Kay, not bad. Nate Pearson, I really love the kid. He threw 100 miles per hour today. Robbie Ray, great acquisition. Matt Shoemaker, I hope he comes back. Ross Stripling, not bad. Tajon Walker, I really need him. Because he came from Seattle and he brought something to the Jays, for sure. Danny Johnson, very great catcher. 2 home runs today. He's my MVP. Kirk, he might be the catcher next year, the backup. McGuire, Bo Bichette, he'll be there next year. Calvin will be there. Santiago Espinal for the speed, I said. Vladdy, maybe put him back at his regular position. Joe Panic. Like I said, he was on that list. He was decent. He came for leadership. Travis Shaw, do you re-sign him? Jonathan Villar's another free agent. Now the outfielders, you got Jonathan Davis. I would keep him still. Maybe some of these guys go to the minors for next year if they're playing. Grichuk, Gurriel, and Hernandez you got to keep. So we'll see. Can the Jays have a great coaching staff next year? You know, Montoya, I don't know if he is the answer, but we'll see. Congrats on Dante Bichette for being a coach this year. Great job to Bo's dad. But now, if I was really a Jays fan, and I am, but if any of you guys are Jays fans in the comments, what would you guys do in the offseason for sure? I say pitching, and that bullpen for sure still needs some help. So we'll see. Can we keep it along and have a great year? I really hope next year that the Jays make the playoffs, have a better team. We got experience now, but we don't know what the team's going to look like next year. It's going to be hard. On paper, it's going to look good, but we're going to have to do those check marks for the free agents and get them back if we can. I know you're not going to get everybody, so you're going to try to get 2 pieces back. And I guess we'll see what the Jays will do. So, tough one in the playoffs. They didn't make it, though. Great credit again to the team, players, coaching staff, front office, everybody. Everybody at Sportsnet, thank you for covering the games. I really appreciate it. Long-time Blue Jay fans, Mile High 6, TL Sports Talk. I'd like to give those guys a shout-out. Thank you for, being the ride with me, you guys. You guys are big Blue Jays fans, but Rio got banged around today. And you got to win with pitching, offense, solid defense. Got to have great bats, and got to win your games. And the Rays did that to us. They checked everything off the board I said against us, and we didn't win. So, props off to the Jays, and I hope to have a positive video next year. I'm going to do my closing, though. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and hit the bell for the notification for my future videos. Go Toronto Blue Jays. Go Toronto Raptors, they're eliminated. Go Vancouver Canucks, they're eliminated. Go Denver Broncos, 0-3, they play tomorrow. Hope they get a dub. And go Regina Pats. And that's pretty much it. Go Cougars. Have a great night. Go Jays, go. Peace, everybody.